28 Leonard, 23 Morris, 22 Paul George. Kawhi, special series in round one. He joined Shaquille in the 2000 NBA Finals as the only players to average 30 on 60% shooting in a playoff series this century. Kawhi's average field goal attempt against Dallas, however, came from over 13 feet away from the hoop. Shaq's average shot distance was 4.5. Mavericks go home early again.
We're very disappointed with the result of the series, obviously. I thought through the course of it, there was a lot of growth, a lot of very valuable experience, but losing in the first round is something that we don't like doing.
We gave everything. I'm really proud of this team. Obviously, I hate losing. We hate losing, but I'm proud of my team. The playoffs is different than the regular season, and Game 7 is tough as gay. You got to give everything. Today wasn't the result we wanted, but we'll come back next year.
Mavericks still have not won a playoff series since the 2011 NBA Finals. Luka, 0-2 in his career in playoff series, but his numbers this series were historic. Became just the second player to average 35 and 10, joining Russell Westbrook. His 46 points on Sunday were tied for the third most in a Game 7 in postseason history and were the second most in a loss.
Tim, Legler is open. Let's get him the rock. Legs, by the way, first off, shout out Luka. He absolutely sparkled in this series. He's the best young player in the NBA. Kawhi was insane, Legs, on Sunday. What did the Clippers find in Games 6 and 7 of the series?
Well, I think what happened was they started to exploit Dallas defensively. I don't think Dallas has great defensive fundamentals. I mean, you saw in this series they went to a lot of zone as a result of that, and I just thought the Clippers got that separation they needed in the third quarter where they really took advantage of some defensive mistakes. And, it starts when you get out in transition, and if you don't match up and you're going to have someone make a basket cut when you're unaware, you're going to end up then leading to an over-rotation, as you see the Mavericks do when this ball goes to Terrence Mann. Take a look at the way four white jerseys converge on the lane, and then now you have a problem. You're chasing the basketball, and you see eventually they make a couple passes. Marcus Morris knocks down the three. This is a critical stretch in the game. And then another issue they have with zone defense, it's blocking out. It's always a problem whenever you play a zone, and offensive rebounding was an enormous issue for the Mavericks in the second half. You take a look at this one by Kawhi Leonard. This is a simple, dead sprint down the middle of the lane. When the shot goes up, nobody gets a body on him because all five guys are watching the flight of the basketball. And again, a critical time in the game to be able to come up with a loose ball and get the putback in the and one. So I think what it ended up being was, look, great individual offensive performance by Luka throughout the series. Really just mesmerizing to watch. Not enough help ultimately. And then I just think the defensive fundamentals are not there with that team. And eventually, when you've got a team with as much talent, offensive talent as the Clippers, they're going to wear you down at some point. They went on a run at the most opportune time and just did not give Dallas enough time to recover. And once again, Luka will be going home in the first round of the playoffs.
And by the way, role players stepped up for the Clippers. Terrence Mann, Luke Kennard had big games in Game 7. Clips get Utah coming up in the next round.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.